Hey guys, me again. So, story time. I started driver's ed this year, literally 2016, January 4th. Literally this year. My first drive was last week, Tuesday. My next drive is this week, Tuesday. So, when you guys see this tomorrow, either tomorrow or 2 days from now, depending on when I post this. I don't know. Anyway, so I have driven before. I've driven like our old like back roads, county roads, because I live in Idaho and it's potatoes. The number one thing you think of when you think of Idaho is potatoes. I knew when I moved here, that's all I thought was here, potatoes, and I was kind of right. Anyway, but enough on bashing where I live. I'm sorry. Anyway, so okay, anyway. I live in the country, like the like country of Idaho. It's potatoes, farming land. Every couple of yards you go out, you can find either potatoes, cows, what else is there? Goats. Can't think of this last one. Horses, yes, horses. And horses, like every couple of feet you go down. If one person doesn't have a horse, doesn't like own a horse, or their family doesn't even own one horse, there is like 16 other people who have a horse you can ride here. So yeah. So like super sorry. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Anyway, so there's like just farmland everywhere, super country. Moving on from that, I think we spent like 20 minutes on it. And that's not 20 minutes, but it feels like it. Who cares? So I've like driven the back roads before. I've used turn signals. I've like driven around. I'm like comfortable like behind a wheel. But when I was in the car, when I was in the driver's ed car, I was like pretty good situated, but then we got on like residential, like where like people actually live. And I don't know why, but for some reason the brake pedal is gigantic and then the gas pedal is super tiny. Like yes, in normal cars, like the gas pedal is pretty big, and the brake pedal is pretty big and the gas pedal is pretty small. But it was like in this car, like the freaking gas pedal took up like all like the whole like bigger than this screen you guys are seeing it on right now. But it was like gigantic compared to like the little tiny gas pedal. And every time I thought I was pressing on the gas, I was actually pressing on the brake, and she's like, you have to use the gas. It's there for a reason. I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, I'm trying. The freaking the freaking brake pedal is gigantic compared to the freaking little tiny freaking brake pedal. And I was just, ugh. But it went pretty well. So you know how there's like a biker lane to every like regular car lane? Like there's a car lane, there's a little driving lane, and then there's like a little tiny strip for the bikers. So out of my whole car, I did not drive in the biker area, in the biking lane. Yeah, is that what it's called? Biking lane, bikers lane. Yeah, something like that. Oh, sorry for that. Yeah, behind me is my bed, and then behind that is my closet. So obviously, really prepared. So professional. Not professional at all. Who cares? So, again, quality is terrible because I'm using, again, my tablet. Well, my dad's tablet. I don't have a tablet, but yeah. Sorry for that. I just, like, tilted it a lot. I have to redo this. Dun, 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 dun. You guys are probably so dizzy. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so that was just a story about my driver's ed experience, like actually behind the wheel of a car. So review. When I think about it, everyone told me, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so scary. I've never, like, I've driven before, but I haven't driven before. I'm so scared. And I was scared because I was scared about the other two people I had to drive with, because I was scared that like, I would hurt them, but I did fine. So, like, don't be scared when you get behind the wheel of a car, because if in your mind, if you say, oh, I'm gonna do terrible, you may do terrible. I'm not saying that you are, but you may do terrible. And I use a lot of hand gestures. Anyway, so yeah, just stay positive when you're behind the wheel of a car. I know to all the like actual experienced drivers watching this are probably like, why is this driver's ed girl telling me how to drive a car? Not telling you how to drive. Telling to all the people who don't know how to drive, because even I don't know how to drive. Kind of do, kind of don't. I don't know how to do it legally. Anyway, so yeah. Love you guys.